Master, I am saddened to report the destruction of the Guardian colony at the ruin of Enga.
I am not without eyes, servant. I knew of their loss as it happened. It is not a concern of mine. The Guardians were merely tools to forward the greater cause. Think of them as casualties of war.
But the balance of power has shifted with their loss.
Nonsense! Balance? There has never been balance. If anything, we shall remove all balance. Our plan continues as predicted. I have seen the future, Pius, and it portends a great battle between myself and the great being of matter. Chattur'gha will fall to my superiority. The power of Chattur'gha is useless against me.
Of course, as it was meant to be. The gates will be readied, just the same.
We shall overcome. Be patient, my servant. Be patient.
Alex finds a scrap of paper tucked between the pages of the tome. It appears to be a note from Edward. Are these materializing as if by magic? Or is she just has never at any point decided to just, like, flick through to see if there's more pages in that like tucked away in here somewhere? Because like the premise of me finding chapters is that those chapters are literally torn out and not in the book. I just would have thought that she would have paged through the pages that were already there before she went looking for secret missing chapters. But you know, that's just the gimmick. We go unlock the next chapter of this place over and over again, and they're not always internally consistent or entirely make logical sense as to why I need this. I need, like, divine intervention from my ancient ancestors in order to find out how to, you know, illuminate a dark room, for example. Dear Alex, I have left you a small surprise to keep you going when everything seems to go awry. It was my favorite tipple, and there are several barrels of it in the basement. Please help yourself to what you can find. My guess is that I won't be needing it. Your loving grandfather, Edward. But did he know? He must have known that he didn't actually defeat it, even though it really looked like he defeated it. And that, like, he was gonna eventually die as a result. Still, he got to live for like 50 years after that. That is such a long time. What a toll it's taking on her, though. Everyone else has an insanity mechanic tied to how I play, but I think her insanity mechanic is entirely just automatic. She just loses the next chunk of the meter every time she experiences another piece of the story via the reading, which is how a lot of these stories go, is people read these like eldritch texts, and then, oh, this room. I have bad memories of this room now. Oh, it's all filled up. A well-maintained fuse box and circuit breaker array is situated upon the wall. A lucky penny is jammed in place of one of the fuses, closing the circuit. It's still there. So I've got the Tome of Eternal Darkness, a Gladius, the Essence of Mantarok. I still need to find the Stethoscope. Yeah, so I've been down here before as this character. That's how I have the shotgun. I have left you my favorite tipple. I assume tipple refers to drinking. I don't know if I can open that one up. Never heard tipple before. Yep, just an alcoholic drink. No additional context. Just a really straightforward. Oh, here we go. I was looking for that room full of barrels, but I'm remembering that's under the church. There's something stashed between the barrels of port. Should Alex pull it out? Now we're just straight up finding stuff that she could have found without any of the book stuff. Just looking around. Oh, I don't use it here. A hefty pickaxe for demolishing walls. Ooh, do I use it on this? Do I finally get to go into the secret room? The one that I've been like annoyed with this whole time. Every single, like ever since we saw him walk in through that wall, I've been waiting for the next power up to be how I get through it every level for like, I feel like 6 levels now. Turns out we're just gonna brute force it, huh? Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much in character with how I behaved. Ha! What? How? How did I get here? What's happening? I'm not even at the door. I'm trapped inside of a green damage field, so I need to use Dispel level 3 red. Oh, there's a field around that. I thought it was around me. I thought the third point was behind this bed, but it was over here. So he came in here and he killed everybody, but I was already killing everyone else around the entire place. Why did he put a secret door here, I wonder? An antique stethoscope, seemingly accidentally dropped into a pile of ash, glints brightly in the light of the room. Yeah, I'm wondering the logic, like, why seal this secret room? And like, didn't my grandfather know that I needed to get the stethoscope in order to get into the safe? Like, that's mandatory for me to do the mission he wants me to do, presumably. So why would he hide it in here? I don't know. A scrap of paper unmarked by the fire lies amidst the bones and ashes. Should Alex retrieve the piece of paper? I guess the takeaway is that he intentionally set up this almost kind of hilarious escape room sequence for me to solve stage by stage. Like, I'm essentially playing a game that my grandfather, and I don't remember if it's my grandfather or my uncle or what. I'm just gonna keep saying grandfather instead of, because I don't remember for sure. I'm guessing that, yeah, I don't know, that kind of, in a way that I feel like that reduces the stakes of the Alex chapters so far. Because like she's not like genuinely uncovering chunk after chunk of this building in the way that you would think, but instead he just left this game behind for me to play and solve through. Like, he wanted me to experience every chapter in the correct order, so he took them all out and hid them around the house behind a series of puzzles I could only do if I experienced each chapter. And so like he kind of did that all himself, so I've just been kind of following his path this whole time with no real chance of like risk or threat. As I contemplated these ideas, my suspicions of my servants grew, and I became increasingly fearful of them. I began to watch them carefully. Days ago, I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw it twist in a most peculiar direction, and a bulge of muscle tissue collect and grow in the most incorrect of manners, as if a bone was being displaced from its proper location, and something else moving in its place. I stumbled away, knowing that I was surrounded by unholy creatures that wore the skins of mortal men and women. I had to take action. Dear God, let my hand be swift and merciful, lest the world see more of these diabolical creatures. That's part of the reason why he ended up in the asylum. Is she in combat stance right now? Oh shit. Oh shit! Okay, we just went 0 to 100 with the whole having actual enemies in her campaign. Okay, let's actually use a weapon for starters. Wow, they just fucking... Have I fought somebody before? I did notice that my health was not full, that's why I just healed. I think I have maybe fought someone before as her, but I don't remember for sure. It's definitely not the usual. Just one of the, it's just a regular dude. I don't really need to use an enchant weapon. Let's just chop its head off. There we go. Ah! Camera angle, you're not doing me any good. Can I flip it? No? Oh wait, left trigger is the camera, but fuck. Left trigger is the camera button in Silent Hill 4, not this. In this game, it's run. Whoops. Where you at, you little shit? She's not doing great. Let's see, Mr. Gladius. Enchant item. Uh-oh. He looked like he was standing there at first. I didn't think he was going to be coming for me yet. It's fine. They're just regular zombies. They're not really a threat. Single file, everyone. And chop. And then chop. Unfortunately for you guys, being more enemies doesn't really increase your threat. You're just a really non-threatening enemy type. He was running into a wall! He wasn't even blind yet. I hadn't decapitated him. He was just running into a wall on his own. That was just fucking adorable. Is that invisible guy gonna be here again? I just don't trust him. No? I can't use the stethoscope? Do I just click on it here? Okay. Now that Alex has the stethoscope, she can easily hear the tumblers inside. To open the safe, the dial should be turned to the right until the tumblers can be heard, falling into place. Then turn to the left until the same sound is heard, and finally to the right until the sound of the safe being unlocked is heard. Well, before I do that, let's deal with this fucking problem I have right now. which is the fact that I can't hear anything because there's crying sounds in my head all the time. There we go. Just cast one spell that completely undoes all of the effects of This feels like a lore break, right? I don't know how I feel about this. So it's definitely a trope that you read the evil eldritch texts and they drive you insane, and so you finally know the truth, but knowing the truth drives you mad. But psych, the concept of psychological damage and insanity and insight and so on, that's not about knowledge, it's not about emotional security, it's not about the fragility of the human mind. You just cast a magic spell that makes you sane again. Whee! I fixed it. I'm sane now. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that's not great for this kind of story. It takes the most important element of that horror and trivializes it. Not only on a mechanical level, but in a storytelling level. Like, that's supposed to be the most deeply insidious, distressing part of this entire horror concept, and I can just press a button real quick and undo it, and then it's gone, and I'm like, I guess I'm healthy now. All right, time to go back to fighting monsters with no particular concern about what toll it's taking on me as a human being. It was around 60. No. I'm trying to tease it, but it's hard. I really wish the D-pad worked. If I press the joystick too hard, it does several ticks, but it's surprisingly hard to find the exact sensitivity that makes it go by one tick, and so this is gonna take a while. You know what, fuck it. $80. Okay, reset. It's literally faster to fuck it up, actually. Ah, fuck, I went past it by one. God damn it. Sometimes I literally press it all the way to the right until it taps against the rim of the GameCube's radius. I could not push it further. And it doesn't register as a movement at all. And then the next time I press it, it moves by 2. I'm like, fuck! Okay, so the next one's around 80. So let's go an entire rotation around. And somewhere around 80. One past 80. 55, I think. Was it 45? Was it on the other side of 50? Not this side. Hey! Nope, there's where the weird key thing is. As the safe's door hinges open, its contents are revealed. Many important items left behind by Edward lie on the shelves inside. The essence of Zelotath. A crankshaft! I hear crankshaft every now and then, but never necessarily knew what it was, but it's a fucking hilarious name for an item. A letter from Edward. Her grandfather. Well, that's a good to know I've been right. Ashes to ashes. We have another person to go back to?
A storm approaches, Augustus. A storm of metal and fire. And a torrent of souls along with it. Young and vibrant.
Yes, I have seen it coming. A worthy sacrifice, I am sure, and one that will allow the greater guardian that resides below to finish its channeling.
With this sacrifice of souls I make unto thee, Great One, the gate shall be ready to be opened, and your freedom shall be at hand.
I'm a little surprised. What's the crankshaft for, by the way? A large brass crankshaft, seemingly part of an antique. So, oh, it's for the light puzzle. So what's okay, two things are surprising. One, I just got this item. It must be the case that if I go up to the weird mist puzzle looking thing that big complicated room has, that I probably can't solve it yet, even if with just this crankshaft. I must need an additional item still, or a spell or something. Because I still have a chapter to play. But I'm also surprised there's another chapter, because there was something very penultimate feeling about, you know, doing the chapter where I play as my grandfather. At that point I was like, oh, okay, that's probably the last memory. The final chapter is probably me playing myself.
Wherever disaster and death lurk, there is likely to be an ancient just beyond our senses, waiting. They prey on our misfortune and exploit it toward their own twisted ends. When hundreds of oil fields are set ablaze on the heels of war, the ancient's grip tightens, knowing that lives will be forfeit and resources squandered. But a few people make a difference. People like Michael Edwards, a Canadian industrial firefighter hired to put an end to the insanity at the end of the war. Ironically for him, the insanity was just beginning.
I'm getting a little nervous about this one. It feels more out of control than the others. More powerful. I don't know how else to describe it.
This is the safest way to blow out these things. You've done this enough to know that. It's by the numbers. It's all good. Just relax.
The silicone cloth and the water spray are there, so you're probably right. We've got 500 pounds of 80% nitroglycerin-grade dynamite all in place. We're good to go.
Edwards, you can pull your team back now. Get your team to a safe distance and we'll try to kill the fire.
Sure thing. Coming back now.
We're getting a pressure increase at the well cap. It's gonna tear itself apart. Hurry! Get your team out of...
What the hell happened? They're all dead. McCormick, Patterson, all gone. Looks like they've been buried alive under tons of concrete.
Take this. Guard it well. Many have perished for it. Take it. Take it to the ruins of Engal. At the ruins, a gathering of light.
You want me to take this to some ruins under a house in Rhode Island?
Take it. Save us. All.
Huh. So they're totally communicating like telepathically then. Like those images of the Roivas estate, he actually saw that because he never said anything about Rhode Island. Sensing the danger, Mike protects his hands from the insidious magic by using his coat to carefully pick the artifact from the debris-strewn floor. The essence of Chaturga, the ruby effigy, the sapphire effigy. Why do those keep coming up? I really thought he would have tried a little harder to inspect whether these people were alive. He just saw them on the floor like 20 feet away. It was like, they're dead. They're all dead. And I'm like, what, did you have a grudge against them? That's how little you're gonna check? I suppose it's true to, oh god. True to the Roivas legacy, I guess, or something. That Alex has like a next level threshold for sanity. Her meter is extensive. A desiccated corpse lies sprawled on the temple floor, dressed in desert combat fatigues. A rifle, pistol, and a variety of ammunition lie about him. The soldier appears to have gone down fighting. An assault refill. Whoa. Whoa. Alright, well, we are currently equipped. Only guns, though. I know. Normally it'd be like, guns, perfect. But in this game, oh, and a fire axe, there we go. I already had that, didn't I? I don't need a fucking... I don't need no freaking guns. I've got an axe. Do not underestimate me. Although I have to be careful, I don't have any magic. Oh, his head didn't come off. Shit. No! And dick chop. I don't know when I get the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Oopsie. Whoa, they're not reacting at all. What? Oh, okay, dick. Okay, well, okay, maybe I need this gun. Maybe I need to use a gun. Apparently these guys suddenly are the only ones that don't react to getting... I need to get the killing blows on these guys so that I can get my sanity back. He blocked it. Rude. Here's not. Oh, he's not down yet. You down now? It's the special killing shot they learned in his firefighter training. Once the zombie is down, you hit it exactly in this part of its chest, and that kills the zombie, I guess? Every firefighter knows how to do this, obviously. Pew. I might have missed something, but I think they were... I assume that was like an oil platform, right? Like the oil caught fire, so they're trying to fight the fire by sealing the hole with a... because they were specifically fighting a fire with explosives. But does that mean that this creepy, like, cement corpse pillar nightmare from the previous chapter, did it become like an oil well, essentially? And like the oil caught fire, so they had to blow it up in order to seal the hole. Because you can't like use a fire extinguisher or anything in that situation. Let me shoot the actual guy I want to shoot, damn it. Hello. I can't move. Pargon, 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 pardon? Boop. Would like my sanity back, please, real quick. Oh, he summoned the new one, of course. Very rude. Unfortunately, you just usually can't control who you're aiming at. Alright, well, he's being too much of a pain for me to fight. I'm down. Nope, I have to reload now. Starting to feel like this is not worth the effort. Die of bullets! What is this? Why do I keep getting frozen in place? I don't remember that being a thing he does. Dude, is he gonna die eventually? Am I not hitting him? There's no blood coming out. Dude, why is he so much harder to kill? I killed one of these guys as Indiana Jones. His gun was way shittier, I think. No, lock onto him correct. Fuck. The lock on doesn't work. Okay. I should have just run away, but now it's like sunk cost where I want to keep. I want to finish the thing that I already invested so many bullets into. He's already back up. Are you stuck? You okay? Okay, please just die. I'm leaving. This isn't... He's gonna kill me. Shit, I wasted so much sanity. Ah, fuck, I moved before it did the thing. Ah! So my goal should just be to leave, basically. Oh, I'm gonna die of sanity loss. Shit. The gold amulet. Ah. What's on the table? What is this? I can't inspect it. Maybe it's not a thing? Why do I freeze in place when they start casting spells, but then I unfreeze before they finish casting spells? Sometimes there's like a time freeze when a cutscene is happening, so it feels like it could be that, but then I unfreeze well before he actually finishes, just muddying the waters further. Fuck. I'm dying of insanity. I'm gonna have to redo this level probably and just run past that first guy. Because I think he keeps draining your sanity over time. Which means that every enemy I see now hurts me on eye contact. Which pretty much fucks me. Until I get the Tome of Eternal Darkness, at which point meter management becomes a non-issue. I have infinite resources. Do I have a healing item? I have 2 effigies. Circular in shape, with a series of jewels clustered around what appears to be a glass lens. It has a fitting on one side, as though it was attached to something. Ah, shit. Gotta keep the sanity up or I'll die. Oh, fuck. It's one of these guys. Fuck. Just, what do I need to do? Stop draining me. Is there anything in here or not? No? Okay, bye. This gun is absolutely massive. Huh. That's another one of those effigies. It's the third one. Maybe I got all of them or something? Like maybe I'll unlock something because I have them all? But this has a barrier around it, so I can't go this way. Which means I have to go back that way and probably get killed by insanity, unfortunately. Oh fuck, there's literally more now. Shit. That's so much sanity drain. He's not doing well. This looks like it's gonna open, but I don't... Not yet, perhaps. I might need reveal invisible. I need to find, like, whatever imaginary door magically makes me go to the you get the book dimension. Holy crap, I can't move! That wasn't fair? What the fuck? I literally couldn't move. They spawned even more enemies than were there last time, so the entire area around the ladder was covered in hitboxes, so I physically could not move. That's just rude. Alright, let's do a redo of that entire chapter. Alrighty. I have saved this time, too. So we're back in this hallway. Going left went real bad for me, so I'm gonna go right this time. Specifically, I'm not gonna take that first ladder, because the first ladder led to a lot of enemies and then a dead end eventually. And I eventually saw a green figure, but I couldn't even reach it yet, so blep. There we go. Not always totally sure who I'm shooting, but if I shoot enough, everything dies eventually. Alright, it just decided to not do the thing I said. Thank you. Ooh. An old battered staff lies upon the dais. It's been sitting there for days and days. I think that's the entire room. But now we have a staff that I must combine with. The other path I took earlier, it had like that gold medallion thing. So you probably mixed that with the staff to make something. Maybe I put it here. A diorama. It looks like a scale replica of the area. The model's made from clay and seems brittle. Some of the buildings appear to have been coated with a reflective glaze. Eee. This is the setup for the light puzzle that Alex has to solve. It's finally coming up. A depression lies in the floor in front of the model. Perhaps something may be placed here. Yeah, the staff. So I need the gold medallion to put on the top of the staff. Yep. Alright, so let's go back in that room, but then turn around immediately. I'm gonna take that gold medallion and the staff and combine them, and that'll reflect the light, and then the reflected light will then bounce off of the tops of those buildings or something and solve some kind of puzzle. This firefighter took to being a run and gun Tomb Raider character real quickly, and he hasn't even encountered the Tome of Eternal Darkness yet. All right, so if I go past this room, things get dangerous. So let's just take a U-turn and go right back where I came from. If I just don't stay in the room, I can keep my sanity good. It's way more effective than actually fighting them. where you're just like, why won't he die? And then he drains your sanity down to 0, and then your health starts going down every time you see an enemy. And while killing an enemy can restore your sanity, it will not restore your health, so that's pretty not good for me. There you go. Oh, you can point it up and down too. Is it burning? Huh. Do you also cook? It like heats up. That's surprising. I thought it was going to be all about reflecting light. Maybe only this one does? The other ones were like a heat sensor, I guess? Huh. Okay. No, it just burned to death right in the spot. It's apparently hot. Like, distressingly so even. Ah, here we go. This might be our last time here. Oh, this place looks really filled out, yeah. Eroivus. Maybe that's the real timeline? Because she was in the distant past, and he is pious, so he started all this. So maybe these pedestals have been the actual timeline towards the modern day to some extent. Maybe. It checks out somewhat because all 3 Roivuses are right here. Wait, no, not all 3. You're not a Roivus. No, I was mixing you up with you. Yeah, it's just Maximilian and my grandpa. So a decent number of characters didn't get here at all, right? These are all the people that the darkness consumed, but in the modern day, there's multiple people who went through an adventure, got an item, and then gave it to my grandfather, and then are not represented here, right? Because I think that's the monk that got stomped. So the Indiana Jones stand-in and the war reporter aren't here because they survived. That's nice. Might be my last time to read it. Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Now he knows everything. That's a solid beam of light. Okay. So now I can take the path that I tried to take before, but it ended in a dead end, and then I died of insanity, and so on. Speaking of dying, it's always good to save. My last save when I died that time was all the way back in Alex's chapter, so I had to rewatch every cutscene because they're unskippable. So that's an especially major thing, is whenever I see cutscenes, save for my own sanity. Although in that case, they spawned me in a room full of enemies when the chapter started, so I had a bit of a distraction. There's a shadow here, I swear. That pedestal has a weird shadow on it, but it doesn't seem interactive. If I turn around and shoot a wall, it's because I'm trying to hit right trigger and up to shoot somebody's head. But instead of locking onto the head, I accidentally just shot behind me, because up makes me turn around. Okay. This could just be like a Hanna-Barbera effect moment. Let's do energy regeneration first. Oh god, he's a horrible spellcaster. His meter is so tiny. Oh, he's all health and nothing else. Okay, shit. Let's do some laps for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna this regen spell is gonna be doing some fucking overtime. All right, I don't know how powerful the invisible thing could be if it is invisible, so let's just go all in. Spell list, reveal invisible, cast level 7, green. This spell has been underutilized for a while, but I'm not really complaining. Nope, it just looks like a thing that would move, but it doesn't. Or at least that's not how it moves. Wait, isn't this the 4-way chamber where I had to flip a bunch of switches to get out of it that one time? So maybe it just looks out of place because it wasn't there in the previous chapter, and so it's kind of a weird. Maybe the acid just stands out a little bit the way that kind of one tends to. Excuse me. We have not used the invisibility mechanic that often for a while. There was a couple of ones early on. There was one invisible enemy. And then primarily there was that one. We did eventually have one invisible thing in the church recently. But I was dreading it, so I'm kind of happy. What color is it? Blue? I'm largely happy it's not used too much, because invisibility mechanics make you really paranoid, and you start behaving like I did a second ago to some extent, where you start spamming invisibility detection everywhere you go. It's like, what if that's another invisible thing? It could be anywhere. The irony of sorts is that if you have an invisibility mechanic in a game like Zelda or whatnot, unless it's just a complete secret, you need to like kind of advertise where it might be. Hi! Haha, I'm too far from the hole, losers. That was rude. That it? I guess that's it. Yeah, there's sort of an irony there where in order to make an invisibility mechanic bearable, you have to make the invisible thing somewhat visible by having some kind of hint. Otherwise, you're encouraging your players to just fucking like use the invisibility detection item that your game has in every single room, on every single wall, out of paranoia that they might miss something that's mandatory to continue the game. It's a lot of headshots. Is he gonna give me a rune? I haven't seen a glowy boy for a while. Don't they usually give you a rune? No, it's not one of those. Hey, I used exactly 1 unit of ammo. Oh, there's 2 ladders, right? I was like, what's in this room? Why am I here? Oop. Bye-bye. The true horror begins here. The scariest game of a generation. Yeah, mechanically this is a little silly, because yeah, my magic spells make me super powerful, but also I just have a gun now. A gun that has hundreds of bullets. Like, oh no, the monsters, will they get me? And then I just shoot them all to death. I think this was the crushing trap that cost me a bunch of time that one time. That door is non-interactive. Here we go. Alright, yeah, these are just shooting galleries now. I need a little distance here. There. That's our one little flourish of strategy in this room. Anyway. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. I probably should be enchanting my weapon to save ammo. Try to use the element that they're weak to. I thought I executed you and you got back up. Stop it. Ah, that's not supposed to be there. A strange obelisk made from a dark granite-like material. It appears to be blocking the way forward, but the obelisk appears to be impervious to all damage. All damage, you say? It's just granite. Like, granted, it's hard, but it's not fucking magic. But I guess whatever it is magic. It has a 3-rune symbol on it, though. Is it just saying cast that spell? Only the power level 3, too. Check. Not that one. Looks like parts of that one. Creature, our attack. That's the symbol, right? Our attack, level 3. So it's telling me to summon... summon Trapper. What's up? It's me, little guy. Are you saying I can teleport away the entire fucking... Yes, I can. That's neat. Oh. The top has a little fang icon thing. Is that the declaration of what element? What do the elements look like? Not like that. It might be that symbol. It is that symbol. So that, our attack. New spell, level 3. This icon. Our attack. Yeah, that's just the summon trapper spell. So that's just the other symbol of summon trapper. Why didn't that work, I wonder? That's not supposed to be that way either. An innocuous paneled wall caps this end of the room. It is conspicuously empty by comparison to the other walls of the room. Yes. Reveal invisible, cast level 7. Pargon. There you go. You can't trick me. But also, what's this way? Hey, remember that thing I said I was gonna do? Wait, how's my energy meter that I can't see on the screen? There we go. It's not great, but I think enchanting weapons is actually really cheap. This is just the smart thing to be doing because it'll save me on ammo. Let's see. I can't cast my regen. Nope. My symbol. I let my symbol expire. I fucked up. Hey guys, die. 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 Let me do a kill on you. Thank you. Much obliged. Thank you. Okay. Nope, not yet. Looks like a room with 3... Yeah. I think that it's a little desaturated, but those might be green, red, and blue, so they'd be the 3 gods. And this one looks like it might be a lady, and that's the voice we hear whenever I cast a green spell, which has been the most common ones, because this is a blue playthrough. The bas relief depicts a sorcerer casting a spell. There's an air of authority about him, conveyed by his dominating visage. Below the design, a small ledge protrudes from the wall, waiting for something. Oh. Hello. Die, 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 die. Ow. Yeah, the time has come to finally use this, thing we've been building up towards. Phew. Regen, please. Hard to cast spells without it on. There we go. Alright, well with that interruption done. Oh, are you saying that's a wrong answer? Is that why I'm being attacked? Well, you respawning over and over again is not great for my limited ammo. It says dominating. Does that mean I'm supposed to introduce the one that it's capable of defeating? Please reload when I tell you to. The bas relief depicts a proud warrior. The image is very strong, dominating this part of the room. Below the design, a small ledge protrudes from the wall, as if awaiting something. Or am I supposed to put their weakness down? The bas relief depicts a female scholar. Her authoritative glare dominates this part of the room. Below the design, a small ledge protrudes from the wall, as if awaiting something. Am I supposed to kick all of their asses? Or, I don't know, the only one way to know. Oh, the green one. Nope. So it must be the red one. So it's supposed to be the one that they are good at, that they're strong against. I was right the first time, or the second time technically. You done? Alright. Now I reload the gun and then re-enchant the gun. Alright, so I just tried green, which is your weakness. That didn't work, so let's try red. Okay, yeah, that's what they're doing here. So red defeats blue. What? Why? Oh, red defeats green. Blue is its weakness. Shit. Speaking of red defeating green, I'm enchanted green, so that's not great news for me. Yep, I fucked up. Red does not defeat blue, because water defeats fire. Fire defeats leaf. That was a silly mistake to make. In this Pokeman room full of Pokeman puzzles. Where are you going? Secret staircase. I think these idols were missable. But I should check that out first, honestly. Like I had to get the green one on the way here, but I don't know. I don't think the other ones were necessarily mandatory because they weren't really necessary to solve any puzzles, so I could have left them behind. Which makes me think that this might be like a secret thing. Like in Breath of the Wild, where the Master Sword is optional. Oh, it is a sword. Cradled on a stone display plinth is an enchanted gladius. Energy writhes along its surface, pulsing through the surrounding air. So is this like a super enchanted, it's strong against everything weapon? No, it's just green. Is it green forever? This gladius carries a powerful enchantment. This unique weapon can only be wielded by its destined owner, the Guardian of Light. Oh, I can't use it. Is it for Alex? Did I just unlock a good weapon for Alex? Yeah, this is just a dead end. I think I just unlocked a weapon for Alex. Neat. Just quick double check, was anything else around here? No, that's just those 3 statues. Or bas reliefs. Or bass reliefs. Or however pronunciation works there. Little heal, followed by a little save. Ah, we're doing this again. Detonator caps for C4 plastic explosives. Handle with care. Hello. So somebody already came... Ooh. Somebody already tried to come down here and blow everything up. Okay, time to deal with that previously forgotten shield spell. Check. Bankarak Santak. Level 7. Bankarak. Santak. Pargon, 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 Pargon. Pargon, 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 Pargon. Go! I think a level 5 was enough now, so I extra don't have to be worried right now. Oh, my rune. I don't have the magic to refresh my rune yet. There we go. Wait, my rune's right there. Ah, damn it! Why did I interrupt it though? I should have just. Oh, now my rune's not there. Wait. Does the shield effect override the rune showing up? Fuck. Either way, I shouldn't have interrupted it because I was already casting it, so I just wasted the energy. I don't trust that bridge very much. It looks like it's pretty fucked, but the two bas reliefs that used to block this room are now they're moved. They're now over here. So that's different. Do I have a handle on the situation? I have a fire axe that's like a handle. Can I just jam it in there and use it as a handle? I don't need it anymore. I've got a fucking super sword. Well, actually, I can't use that. Forgot about my flashlight. Sorry, everyone. Can't save in here. I bet this is a very safe bridge. Oh no, he's dead. Or not, actually. Okay, lock on not working there. You guys done? That's it? Okay. Yeah, no, this is just a dead end. I can't accomplish anything until that's dealt with. Ulioth Paragon. And now the rune's there. That was really unfortunate timing where I was like, I don't need to cast this because I already have the rune because I saw it over my head. And then I realized, fuck, no. That just means I didn't reset the timer. And then as I was realizing that, the fucking icon disappeared too, so the iteration that I had cast was running out anyway. Okay, so spell list, shield, cast, level 7 green. We want to refresh this before I run across this again. Unfortunately, I need to go somewhere else and find a lever first, and then jam it in there. If that is what they want me to do, unless I'm supposed to just detonate my C4 and that's it? I don't know. Wait, yeah, where else would I go? I think I just fucked up. I think I was just supposed to press the button. I at least should have tried. I'm just so programmed to see a lever that doesn't work and be like, press the lever button. Ah, there you go. These electric detonator caps will transform a package of otherwise safe C4 plastic explosive into a primed bomb. They have a built-in timer to a maximum of 3 minutes. No, I think I was right. I think I can't do this yet, because I don't have any C4. I don't think it's been planted yet, has it? I didn't see anything in here. I see bricks, but not C4 bricks. Check this cliff that's over here. We're familiar with. No, I think I need to get past the, alright, oh, sorry. Sometimes my mistakes are the part where I think I made a mistake, but that's the real mistake, was the feeling of a mistake. The one that's not real. Okay, so let's check the map a bit. It's the one we're used to looking at. It's a lot to look at too. So I'm currently there. I just went down the long dead end there. It leads to that eventually. Honestly, the map's not as helpful as I would hope for just being able to quickly spot my mistakes I've made and where I still need to go. It might be just that I'm supposed to solve this again, and maybe I somehow messed up the first time. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of my spell casts just don't work the first time, one way or another. So maybe I somehow didn't select it correctly, or like lost my selection of it while I was using the trapper. Let's walk all the way up to it. And then, haha. Okay, yeah, it just did work that time. Exactly as I suspected. It's just the fact that this fucking spellcasting in this game is weirdly unreliable and gives you false... It gives you, like incorrect feedback by just breaking here and there. Alright, good to know. I have no idea how it didn't work the first time. Whenever I have issues with a classic game, people always blame it on a glitchy emulator, so I will remind you guys once again, just like every other time I've ever played a game, it's a real copy of the game. I'm playing this, I'm holding a GameCube controller hooked into a Wii, like this. I'm playing off a GameCube, an actual purchased copy of Eternal Darkness for the GameCube. I have it. I have the case and everything. A shrine fashioned from disinterred human remains stands in the far end of the room. Resting in the arms of the bone trestle is a scroll of paper covered with arcane scribblings. The bind spell. Chaturka Bankarak Aratak. That's the last spell. This magic enables the caster to bind a creature with magic, forcing it to ally with them. Bankarak Aratak. Bankarak Aratak. Santak. What? Did I must have misread it. Bankarak Aratak. Bankarak Aratak. Oops. Paragon. I must... Did I click on the other thing last time? I must have clicked on the other thing accidentally. Paragon. I think I picked Santak or something in place of Paragon, maybe? I don't know. I had like a weird flub. A shrine fabricated from disinterred human bones stands at one end of the room. The edifice is lashed together with crude twine fashioned from tendons, repulsive and hideous yet captivating. Oh, this ladder's busted. A shield of glowing energy blocks Mike's progress forward. Two creatures are behind the energy shield and appear to be generating the field itself. So they must expect me to cast level 7 bind on them? Duke it out! Ah yeah! Godzilla versus King Kong! Is there anything here? Works for me. What have I found here, though? Something back here? A block of explosives, probably a leftover from the war. Well, there we go. Are you gonna question it all, Mike? Who's telling you to do that? I'm kind of questioning that right now. Because that's not the voice of the guy who sent you on this mission. I think this inventory is rearranging itself over time. I'm gonna run with the assumption that I only need 1 brick of explosives to do the mission, and not like the usual magic number of 3. And it's mainly because off the top of my head, I can't think of anywhere else to go, so I feel like I've been everywhere. So maybe we're good. Don't remember the last time I saved. Oh, 6 minutes ago. I was right to think that I hadn't done it. With enough shielding spell, can I just be protected from the explosive? I don't know why I would want to explode a bridge necessarily, but I'm thinking they want me to explode the bridge because it's the one thing in the room that looks fragile. For centuries, evil has been channeled through this pit. Countless souls sacrificed to the darkness. Someone must end this madness. A bomb placed here would be enough to pull the already collapsing city down into oblivion, destroying everything inside. Really? This seems like the least important place you could possibly put a bomb is the top of this one bridge, but I'll accept that, I guess. No, I can't use the bridge. Do I have to mix it with the... I have to mix it, okay. Even with all the explosives, there's probably not enough to bring down the city. There must be some way to making it more powerful and increasing its damage potential. The essence of Kshaturga, maybe? That seems powerful. Oh, they want me to enchant it, don't they? Yep. I'll give you a strong C4. Alright. This is a good time to save before I start a 3-minute timer. Mike has activated the bomb's timer. The countdown has begun. Almost in answer, a deep, low rumbling begins to reverberate through the dungeon. Mike has 3 minutes to escape the Forbidden City and get to safety. Fuck. Hopefully my shield still holds. It got dark in here. I guess this is good incentive to have had your flashlight on, which I think is still on, but yeah, it's just not on camera necessarily. Why, hello, giant red man. Bye-bye. Time to do my best to remember which way I came from. Wasn't it that door on the left? Oh shit. Was it this door? Where am I? I didn't come from here, did I? Is this I think I'm escaping an alternate path. Look at all the tiny skeletons. Why are skeletons in this game just whatever size they feel like being? How does this work? Oh, that's a dead end. That's bad. Oh, ladder. Missed that. Oh wait, we don't want to go the way he came from anyway, because that was his that he fell in a hole. He couldn't get back out that way. That's kind of scary. That means that he's currently finding a new way out from scratch that he's never found before, right? In his mad dash. That's pretty scary that he set a 3-minute timer and just hoped he'd find a new exit in 3 minutes. Hope it works out. I guess it worked out.
Thanks for coming. I didn't think you'd show.
Look, I have no idea who you...
I think you do. Just as much as I know you know. Now let's be quick. The Guardians know where I am, and I won't last the night. But that's not the point.
What's this?
Something you need. Don't open it here. Only in privacy. They can sense it if it's not shrouded.
Is it one of the artifacts?
You must leave now. But there's something I have to do before they get to me. I can't protect you if they find us. Good luck.